Guys, if you want to get some strange stares, people looking at you weird, do this in public. Okay, Wim Hof breathing. So I've been practicing Wim Hof breathing pretty consistently for about a year now. Not every day, maybe 5 days a week for the past year. And so in this video, I don't want to go too much in all the details of what it is, how it works, all the science, because partially I don't understand all of the science behind it. I have a good basic understanding. But to do the technique basically consists of about 30 or 40 deep breaths in and kind of us letting go. Not breathing heavy out, but just letting the air go and breathing in the diaphragm and just letting go. About 30 or 40 times. And on that last breath, halfway out, holding your breath for as long as you can. I can typically do about a minute to a minute 30 seconds sometimes. And then at the point of really feeling a lot of pressure in my chest, then followed by one breath in and holding that again for another 30 seconds or more. And all of this is what's considered one round of breathing. Normally the Wim Hof is done in 3 rounds, repeating the same process. So there's a lot of crazy claims of what this can actually do and how it works from, well, one, Wim Hof himself and many of his followers being able to withstand extreme cold temperatures, ice baths, or hiking up freezing mountains in Poland in just shorts. From things like that to increased immune system, fighting off viruses, increased focus, mental energy, clarity, creativity, sleeping, like all this crazy list of things that are supposed benefits, claims of what this actually does. On the description, I'll link some videos as to explaining how to do the breathing, science behind it, and so forth. So guys, as someone who's practiced this for the past year and become in love with this breathing exercise, I want to be able to explain what are my personal favorite benefits of having practiced this. And I should explain that I first learned it after having a severe panic attack at my job. And I work at a personal development coaching company. One of the coaches there who I get free sessions with taught me this to help me put me in a more relaxed and calm state, which I felt. From the very first time that I did this, I felt a significant difference in my body, my mind, my just emotions, my mental clarity, and just having a grasp over myself. Some things like meditating. I remember the first 5 times meditating, just getting stressed and frustrated and not feeling any better. It was a long time practicing meditation before I actually noticed some real tangible benefits that I noticed feeling better. Wim Hof breathing, on the other hand, I noticed a huge difference from the first time doing this. So what have I gotten out of it? Okay, well, first on that note of increased energy, increased mental clarity, and emotionally, I've had the habit, since I tend to get awful afternoon crash during the middle of the day about 3 p.m. I get it really bad where I just feel like I'm gonna die if I don't take a nap or something. Now I've tried some different things. I've tried meditating and I've tried taking naps during my breaks at work. But this is what's made the very biggest difference and actually helped me to be able to get a lot out of my meditation. So I'll go on my break at work, at that time when I'm just crashed. So yeah, I'll do this every day when I go on break at work. I'll go downstairs to the little yoga studio below, and I'll do it either sitting upright or laying down, depending on how I feel. And that's the first thing I notice is an intense rush and feeling relaxed, feeling just refreshed. The best way I can describe this, I occasionally like going running, and one thing I love about running versus other forms of exercise is just how refreshed and how calm, and it's like my whole body and brain just feels completely cleaned out after I go running. This is how I feel just after doing this for just a couple minutes, doing a couple rounds of the breathing. I feel more alert, I feel more awake, but also a lot more able to relax. And after I do this, I'll often do maybe a 10 to 20 minute meditation. But honestly, the whole tons of times I've tried meditating, I've never been able to really just instantly get in a state where I could stay focused, stay a sense of calm, and enjoy meditating until I started implementing Wim Hof breathing beforehand. Because afterwards, I'm just in such a peaceful state that I like have control over my mind. My mind and thoughts don't seem so scattered. My mood and emotions just feel so centered. Sacrificing that 20-30 minutes for what's typically that awful afternoon crash that lasts like 2 hours is so worth it. And not just for the energy level, but just have the clarity of mind. I mean, it's something you just gotta kind of practice for yourself and practice a couple times to actually notice the difference it makes for you. Now, some other times you can do this, a lot of people suggest it right when you wake up, because it's something you can just do in your bed, and it's gonna activate the adrenaline, fight or flight autonomic nervous system in your body. It gets you going and then puts you in a relaxed and alert state. That sounds so controversial, both relaxed and alert, but it's the best way I can describe it. I also especially like doing it if I'm doing a whole bunch of schoolwork and my brain is fried and needs a break. This is like the most time-effective, refreshing break that you can possibly take. But it's what works for me. It makes the biggest difference in my life, makes the biggest difference of my time. So if any of you have practiced Wim Hof breathing, let me know in the comments below. What have been your effects, benefits? Thanks so much for watching, guys. Keep being so awesome people and stay motivated. Peace.